friends, I'm happy to see you again and welcome to those who are here for the first time on my channel. Today I want to show you how to crochet a beautiful skirt that you just saw in the video. It's made from these African squares. I'll show you in detail how to crochet it. And we will also be joining the squares using this kind of seam, and I also show you how to crochet a waistband for the skirt. And we will also be making this beautiful agent for our skirt border. So for this you'll need a hook. I'll be using a 3mm one, suitable for my yarn. By the way, you can even use leftover yarn, and you don't have to buy new yarn because your flower can be in different colors and combinations. I personally choose yellow and orange, so I'll write approximate yarn amounts, but yours may be different. We'll also need scissors and measuring tape, and let's begin. So before we start, I want to show you a few calculations you can use based on your own measurements. So hip measurements is 37 inches, one panel. The skirt will be made of two panels. One panel is 37 divided by 2, that is 18.5 inches. One square, which I'll show you how to crochet, is 4.5 inches. So one panel you'll need to have 18.5 divided by 4.5, and that gives 4 squares. So the skirt will have two panels. One panel, here are my 4 squares. This is the number, and the second one is the same. That's my wings, and for the height I'll do 3 squares. If you want it longer, then use more squares. It's up to your preference. So based on this calculation, total number of squares for both panels, 24 squares. I hope that's clear, and if you have questions about this, you can write in the comments. So let's continue. So this is how we start crocheting this element. For that, we take our yarn, the yellow one, we make this kind of ring, insert the hook, grab the yarn like this, we make a loop and we get this kind of ring, and now we crochet single crochets into it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Then tighten our ring and join into the first stitch with a slip stitch. Then 3 chain stitches, 1, 2, 3, yarn over and into the same stitch we crochet unfinished double crochets, pulling through 2 loops. Don't finish the stitch. Again, yarn over, unfinished double crochet, pulling through 2 loops. When we have 3 stitches, we crochet them together, secure and make a chain. Yarn over and into the same stitch we crochet the same element made of unfinished double crochets. And we have 4 loops on the hook. Crochet them together, chain 1 and chain 1, and we do the same in each stitch, one element like this around, and there should be 8 of these elements. So we made our elements, let's count them, 8. So secure with a chain plus 1 stitch, and now we will join into the third chain of the first stitch right here. But now we are not joining with the yellow yarn, we use the orange one since we will be crocheting around all these elements. So we take our new yarn. Meanwhile, place the yellow like this to secure it. Take the yarn and make a slip stitch. Now we crochet with the orange yarn. Make 3 chain stitches, 1, 2, 3. Yarn over and crochet the same element into this arch. 1, 2, and all together 2 air stitches and once more into this same arch, the same element. Meanwhile, we leave the yellow yarn aside like this. And 2 air stitches, meaning into the arch we crochet 2 such elements, and again we see and find the next arch, and so we crochet in a circle into each arch. So we have finished this row, made a slip stitch and a chain stitch, and now we join with the same yarn. Because we are going to crochet this row, we join into the arch between these 2 elements. Not here, but right into this one, a slip stitch. Then we do 3 chain stitches, and in this arch crochet 7 double crochets. 1 is already done. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And next we see our element of 2 petals, and between them is the arch. We immediately yarn over and start working double crochets directly into the arch, 7 of them. And again yarn over and continue into this next arch. So we keep crocheting around in a circle. So here what we get, and let's count the number of these elements. 8 such elements. And now we join into the top of the first stitch But this time we leave the orange yarn and pick up the yellow one that we had set aside and make a slip stitch with it. Now we can cut the orange yarn and weave it in as we crochet into the fabric. Now we start this interesting round with these long stitches. For this, we make a loop and another loop that replaces the first single crochet stitch. And now we are going to crochet one single crochet into each of the stitches. So in this element we still need to crochet 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There were 7 stitches total. So we now crochet single crochets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and let's count 7. Yes. Now we make a long stitch. We see our elements and we crochet a single crochet right under this lower loop. Insert the hook, yarn over, pull out a long loop and pull through both loops on the hook. That's our long stitch. Now we need to crochet one single crochet into each stitch, but note that the stitch right under this long loop is hidden. Don't skip it. Move the loop aside and make a single crochet here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have reached the next long loop again. Insert the hook, yarn over, pull out a long loop and pull through both loops. And again, starting from this stitch, we crochet 7 single crochets and continue around. Now we join into our very first stitch with a slip stitch. From this round we will now begin our squares, so 3 chain stitches into the next 2 stitches. We make half double crochets, then 4 single crochets, one half double crochet, and again 4 single crochets. And now we shape our corner, 2 half double crochets, then 1 double crochet, and in this stitch 1 double crochet with 2 yarn overs. Then 3 chain stitches, and in the same stitch a double crochet with 2 yarn overs. This is the corner, and we get a next 1 double crochet, 2 half double crochets, and we crochet 4 single crochets. Here you can see that due to the different stitches, the corner was formed. We continue. Opposite the long stitch, we make a half double crochet, then 4 single crochets, and again we form our corner. 2 half double crochets, then 1 double crochet, and in the long stitch double crochet with 2 yarn overs, 3 chain stitches. In the same stitch, another double crochet with 2 yarn overs, 1 double crochet, 2 half double crochets, and again 4 single crochets. About the long stitch, half double crochet, and again 4 single crochets. And again we see here a corner, so 2 half double crochets, 1 double crochet. In the long stitch, double crochet with 2 yarn overs, 3 chain stitches, and in the same stitch, double crochet with 2 yarn overs, then 1 double crochet, 2 half double crochets, and again 4 single crochets. Half double crochet, and again 4 single crochets, half double crochet, and again, so here 1 double crochet, once in this long stitch, double crochet with 2 yarn overs, 3 chain stitches, double crochet with 2 yarn overs in the same stitch, and here we join at the top of the first stitch with a slip stitch. So here's what we get, this kind of corners and this kind of square. And now in my case I need to make an edging of single crochets to add length and width to my square. Yes, increase if you need to add more to make your square bigger. You can crochet with double crochets. As for me, I will crochet with single crochets in each stitch. So I make 2 chain stitches, and in the next stitch I crochet single crochets. here along the edge into every stitch. Like this. Along the corner I make 3 double crochets, sorry, 3 single crochets, and then directly opposite this stitch in its top I continue with my single crochets into each stitch. And so we crochet in the round up to this point. So we have done the edging and we cut our yarn. Pull it through and join here. This is our first stitch across from the second inside the hook. Pull the yarn through, and under this loop we make this kind of securing stitch. Then we weave in the yarn here, and now I'll show you how to join our squares. I'll demonstrate with 2 squares. So before we start joining the motif, so you'll need to weave the yarn ends on the squares and give all the squares some steam blocking. Let's assume you've done that, and now I'll show you how to join them. Again, I'm showing this using 2 squares, but I also show later how to arrange them so we can join them vertically right away. So here 2 squares and here, and then we join them horizontally. So let's begin. Take the yarn you'll see to join. For the first square, here we made 3 chain stitches, right? Slip stitch into the middle one like this. From underneath, grab the yarn and secure it, tighten it, like making a little knot. And now on the second square, insert the hook into the middle chain from top to bottom, and from the bottom grab the yarn like this, pull it through and make a slip stitch like this. And now we will continue in the same way, always grabbing this working yarn from underneath only. Take the next stitches through one inner loop from each side, this square and that square, like this. Pull tight and slip stitch through. Next, go into the inner loop of the next stitch, grab the yarn from the underneath and make a slip stitch like this. So it creates this zigzag. Don't pull the seam too tight so the fabric doesn't pucker and remains fairly even. Crochet loosely for that. So again, on this square, grab the yarn, pull it through and go to the next. Each stitch is across from the other. Grab the yarn from underneath, pull it through, so we're creating a seam that looks like this, like a little snake. And again, on this square, pull it through and at this square. Next one, like this. Let's do it together now and see what we get. Here the seam is quite textured, but on the inside you see it's flat and it won't bother you when wearing. Let's crochet to the end. So we have finished this seam, and next you simply add new squares and continue upward. Then you join them with the same seam horizontally here along the wings. So I've tried to lay out the squares clearly to show you how they should be arranged and joined. I've got 3 rows of these squares, 1, 2, 3. It's not very visible here, but I hope you can see 4 squares per row and 3 in this direction. And now you can just join them like this and then upward here. So we make 2 identical panels like this, and now I'll show you what I got after connecting one panel. So here is the panel. It looks like this. These are the joins, and we need to make 2 such panels and properly where we have the 3 squares here, join along this seam on one side and the other side with the same seam. Then we'll meet again to crochet the waistband of our skirt. So we have finished joining our squares. Here's what we got now. This is the outer side, and on the inside I've already hidden all the yarn ends using a needle. So all ends are targeted, and I've also joined both panels, and now we'll start forming the waistband. I place the squares this way. Right side out, wrong side in, and on the sides the square should be positioned like this on both sides, and this will be the center. So we attach our yarn in the center of this square. Now our task is to crochet single crochets in every stitch, but here at the seam level there is a tip. To even out the height, we will use a half double crochet. So let's start with single crochets into the next stitch. Make single crochet, and into the next. We reach the seam, so yarn over and make a half double crochet. Pull through all 3 loops, then continue with single crochets. That's how we work our way all around. So we have finished the first round. Make a slip stitch, then 2 chain stitches, yarn over, and in the first stitch we make a double crochet stitch. So yarn over again, in the next one, insert the hook, between these two stitches at the base. Right in between, grab the yarn and make a double crochet stitch. Then in the next one, just a regular double crochet, then again between two stitches, one more double crochet, then again one double crochet, and then between the stitches. And this is how we continue working this row. Here's what we have in the second row. By the way, let me know if it's working out for you. I'd love to read your comments. And if you have any questions during our crochet, feel free to ask. I'd be happy to answer. So we continue with the third round, 2 chain stitches. Now for the waistband we crochet like this. In the first stitch we make a front post double crochet as usual, then yarn over, and in these 2 stitches insert the hook like this and combine them into one. Then again, one regular double crochet, yarn over, and 2 stitches like this together again. One double crochet and 2 stitches in one. So we alternate like this. We have finished the third row, and now start the first 2 chain stitches. Then we won't do any more decreases, but just continue with the waistband like this. It's one front post and one back post. So one front post and back post. In each stitch we make one double crochet and continue all round. We have finished this round. If you still need to tighten the waistband to fit your waist, just continue with this same pattern for as many rounds as you need. I'll also continue and we will meet again to see how many rows we've got. So here's what I ended up with. I crocheted this kind of belt. I made a total of 7 rows, and now let's move to the edging, the bottom of our skirt. So first we make a setup row, just like we did at the top of the belt, to even out this height. So we do like this, secure the yarn, and we crochet single crochets and then continue single crochets in every stitch. Continue like this until you reach the joining. And here we make a half double crochet into that spot, and then we continue with single crochets all around. Now let's start edging of our skirt. So chain 1, make a single crochet in the next stitch, then yarn over, skip 2 stitches and into the third stitch crochet 5 double crochets in the same stitch. Then skip another 2 stitches and into the third make a single crochet. And here's what the element looks like. Next we continue following the same pattern, skip 2 stitches, yarn over, and in the third we make 5 double crochets. Again skip 2 stitches and into the third make a single crochet stitch. Like that, and we continue this way in the circle. So here's this beautiful edging we have made. If you like this video, please show it with a like, and by the way, you can comment below what kind of video you'd like to see next, what you like me to show you or crochet, and don't forget to subscribe if you're watching me for the first time. I publish new videos regularly. Until next time, bye!